She's
There's
like,
two
no,
ways: medicine or Lancet.
no. This is what. And listen, while I'm relieved that I didn't. Look. You know, I did my research before I was in the hospital. That's how bad this shit was. I did my research before I went to the hospital and saw that they might have to cut your ass, and I still went. That's how bad this shit was, right? That's how bad it was. Because I thought, well, never mind. They got to cut shit. I'm about to wait till they die.
I
You
must
feel
say
me?
shit.
You know what I'm saying? But if I still went, that's how bad this shit was. You feel me? So she was like, oh yeah, like she said, I said, so like what do I do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't like what do I do? Is it take care of itself? Does it go away? She said, no, you're gonna have to go to the primary care physician, and then they're probably gonna have to send you to like a gas, something like a gas doctor or some gastroenterologist, whatever, right? And now she said it's gonna take. She said it takes months and months. That's how, and then right, and I was like months and months, and I'm thinking like, bitch, I sit on my ass like for work, like you know what I'm saying, like.
That's one of the causes of it.
You know what she said though? This is what the bitch said to me, and this is why I'm for the roast her ass right now on TV. Yeah, because it's going on our channel. You know why? You know what the bitch said to me? The doctor. This is what the bitch said to me, right? She said, "That's how our medical system works."
No, let me. Coming from a
Oh,
person who has an autoimmune disorder where I
no,
get cysts all the time,
yeah,
that's antibiotics immediately.
no,
The
no, no, no,
first
no, no,
first
no.
protocol.
No. Here's the thing, though. Now, remember, I told you she already didn't want to do her job.
Right.
Made an assumption over some shit that was
Mm-hmm.
incorrect. This is how I found out it was incorrect though, and this is why I praise God. I know y'all think I'm an asshole and I say a lot of shit, whatever. But if anybody who know I got a really strong spiritual relationship with God. I know y'all. Some people might not understand it or whatever or judge, but that's your fucking problem, not mine. My father made me good, right? So all I have to say is this: is how I found out that she had given me incorrect diagnosis. I asked the bitch. I said she said it's gonna take months and months to get into the doctor, right? And I said, well, I mean, I you know what I'm saying, I work. Like, what am I supposed to do? She said, well, that's just how the medical system works. And I said, well, I'm familiar, but I stopped from cussing her out, right? Because I was like, okay, and then she left, right? She said, I'm gonna give you a prescription. This bitch prescribed me 3 things, and 2 of them were over the counter, right? But anyway,
You should
yes,
have been on
two,
doxycycline,
two,
clindamycin.
two of them was over the counter. Like she literally wrote some shit that was right. But here go the kicker. I said, well, like, is it gonna drain or do something? She said, no, it's not gonna go away on its own. You gotta go to the primary care physician. Now, y'all, I got insurance. Thankfully for my job, I've been there long enough. I actually just got insurance, right? So I was able to go, right? But I get home, not even an hour and a half later,
It
right?
bus.
Go to use the bathroom. The bitch done busted all over my goddamn
Yeah.
leg,
Yeah, that's what happens. The
right?
cyst, it does that.
Right?
Especially if you start taking antibiotics, the right ones.
Right? But here go the thing. You just told me. Listen, if it was gonna bust and I was at the hospital, you really probably could have just let whatever the fuck you were gonna do. You probably could have did it right there and cleaned it right? But no, that's not what you wanted to do. You told me it wasn't gonna bust, and I was gonna have to go spend all this fucking money, right? I get home, this shit bust within the hour, right? Not only that, thank God I already have gauze and shit at the house because you supposed to have a first aid kit, and y'all know me, and I ain't gonna elaborate on that. I'm not back behind it. But anyway, y'all know I keep gauze and shit around the house and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you never know when you might need to use gauze, right? And shit pissed me off
Sure.
so bad, bro. Shit pissed me off so bad, bro. I called up the motherfucking hospital because I was like, yo, look, so on the way out, my bad, from the hospital, on the way out, the damn triage nurse was like, oh damn, y'all on the way, y'all going leaving already? I was like, yeah, she just came in. The doctor wasn't in the room for 5 minutes, y'all. She wasn't in there for 5 minutes, right? I made that assumption, right? When I came back home and that shit started leaking, I called the hospital.